My name is Victoria Pike, and I am the head of data for the Royal Mencap Society. They are the largest charity in the UK that support people with a learning disability. On the analytical maturity curve, we were pretty low. Data was used in silos, spreadsheet and information firefighting. Of course, we did analysis, being a charity, but it was pretty ad hoc, point in time, static, needed to be redone to gain more insight. And simple data gathering tasks just took a long time and had to be done over and over again. Rather than sort of look at all the different parts of that discipline and sort of work out this huge plan for the next 3 years, I took a separate approach and tried to chunk it up. We'd be looking at building incrementally the data governance function, building incrementally the business intelligence function, the operational function, etc., etc. That meant that I didn't have to ask for a lot of funding up front, that we were super lean and super focused on the why, the what, the how, and the where we could have most impact. Raising the profile of data in Mencap was all about showing the power of data and getting it to the people who most needed it. So we needed to identify who they were, and they were our service managers that manage the services where we help people with a learning disability. And the fact that we were able to get the data to them, build that quite quickly to a small pilot, even a visualization of a dashboard after 2 weeks was really powerful. And actually also a broad understanding of data quality issues. So you know, the visualization is one thing, but once you start trying to pump real data into that visualization, and the service managers look at it and go, that's not right, and well, that data isn't right, you create this a greater understanding of how important data quality is, not only from a service manager perspective, but an executive perspective as well. And it becomes this virtual loop. So the service managers are saying, this data's not right, I'm going to go and fix it. And the execs say, well, why isn't the data right? And where is the problem in the processes? And suddenly everyone's talking about data and how important it is. So I think that the pilot for the service manager dashboard was a real catalyst and a focus for data as a whole at Mencap. We've definitely moved on, and we're on the cusp of moving towards a set of shared, centralized and organized set of services, for example, reporting analytics, self-serve, technology standards, all things that we didn't have before. We're about to launch our first self-serve analytical capability, so that we're in a bid to democratize our data, getting it to the people when they need it, and the data that they need as well. And the self-serve model was built incrementally alongside the service manager dashboard. If data was being neglected when I arrived, it is no longer being neglected. And we had a new CEO who arrived in January, and we're looking at a new organizational strategy, and data and information is very much at the heart. So I'm so pleased that that's been recognized, and that that Mencap are investing in data now. I think 9 months on, they're still attending the weekly leadership stand-up, and really owning and removing blockers when we need them to do that. And I guess the surprise really is that it's been a move from update to action. 6 months ago, I was having a chat with a senior executive stakeholder, I wanted to sort of discuss the opportunities around advanced analytics and building models in that space that could potentially be predictive and help us with our decision making. And there was little interest and appetite in that discussion. And now we've delivered a proof of concept predictive model, and he is championing data and analytics. The agile framework and the ceremonies really develop the trust among team members, that people really are enjoying their work, enjoying being with one another in the team, that they can really see that they're making a difference, and they love making that difference every day. And also they say that they feel more connected to the leadership of the organization, and sort of by default to the vision as well, that they're really making a difference to the organization. I can see how that is happening.